Hello, good day. Let's start this new lesson for Unreal Engine 5.7.2.
Hello, good day. Welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to create a GitHub repository to save your files. So let's go on and get started. So you might wonder, what is a repository and what is source control? So for Unreal Engine, a repository is used to manage changes in your source files. This also allows multiple people to work on the same project while at the same time from different locations, so they can make changes and then upload the changes to the GitHub repository. So the first thing you will need to do is go to GitHub and create a new account. So it's github.com. Well, I have already logged in because I already have a GitHub account, but you need to create an account and you need to log in. Then you need to go to source tree and download it. So go to source tree and download. I've downloaded for Windows. Of course, you have to install this. So when you see double click the exe, you'll see something like this: source tree, registration. Click create one because I don't have a Bitbucket account. You can put in an email here so you can create an account, or you can log in with Gmail. I already have Gmail, so just click log in with Gmail. So let's name your site. You have a work email, new workspace. I agree. So I just want to put in something. Then you'll come to the screen here. Okay, so now we are logged into Bitbucket. Okay, so I've logged in. Now I've clicked this button here, confirm access to the account. Authentication successful. Okay, you can now close this page. They have registered. So press next. Press next. Next. It will ask if you have a SSH key. Do you like to load it now? Just press no. You'll create this later. So we have the Bitbucket. So click here, add account. For hosting service, rather than having selected Bitbucket, you want to select GitHub. For the preferred protocol, leave it at HTTPS. For authentication, okay, we could use auto login. Clicked refreshed auth, OAuth token. Now click authorize at Lazian. Authentication successful. Source tree has been successfully authenticated. You can now close this page. So now I have it, the GitHub here. So what we need to do now is to create a new repository. So click here by the create button. I need to choose a destination path. So to create a new folder, go to which part you have Unreal Engine, your save files, your path directory. So this is the game I'm really using, Action Adventure, but I'll just create a new folder. I'll call it same Action Adventure underscore git. I usually what I'm calling it underscore git, so I'll know this is the GitHub version. And then I need to go back to source tree. And then I could go ahead and search for it. And that's it here. I'll just leave name unchanged. Then you'll click this, create repository on account. So for the account, I will choose the GitHub. You could put a description. I'll just put a basic description. Action adventure game. You also have an option here to make the files private. So I'll click is private, then I'll click create. So it's creating. You might see this login required for GitHub. Just click login. So this will now be your source project. So you don't have anything yet. So click here. You'll see a Git here. Now what we want to get is our git ignore file. So you can download the file from this link here. Because the reason why you want a git ignore file is because not all the files you want to commit to the repository. Some files we want to commit, like let's say the blueprint and so forth. Some files we won't want to commit. So let's get the git ignore file. And now we just want to paste the git ignore file here. Control V. All right, that's it there. So now if you go to our project, we go to file status, you can now see it's here, it's detected. And you can see the contents of the file right here. So basically, all the changes that we make will be made here. It will be committed here, and then we will push to the server. Now, what we want to do is copy and paste all our files from the game, the Unreal game that we are working on, and paste them in the folder with this git ignore file here. So I don't know if I recorded that just now there, but essentially what I wanted to do, I copied and pasted all the files and folders from the actual adventure game. So I went into here, copied, so I pressed Control C. I like everything, I pressed Control C. Then I went back into here, the folder with the git.git hidden folder and the git ignore file, and I press Control V, and I paste all the files and folders right here. And now, if you go back to file status, you can see all the files here, all the files and folders and so forth. And now what you can do, you can press stage all. This will take the files here and make them appear up here. So I'll press this. You'll get this error message, large files. Some of the files are 10 megabytes or larger. Are you sure you want to add them to source control? Press yes. This will take a while. So you see now the files have gone from here to up here. So the files have been staged. So now what we want to do is to make the commit. So we need to go down side here, go down to this box here and make a comment. So I'll type initial commit. I will put locomotion, crouch. I'll just put animal. Because this is just the changes or progress I've made thus far. So what we'll do now, we'll press commit. This will take a while again. Okay. So it has now been committed. So the next thing we need to do is to push. This will be pushing this thing to the server. Press push. Note when we upload it up to the server, we'll be using the push. When you're pulling something from a server, you'll be using the command pull. Now to push, make sure you have the selected push repository to the origin. Make sure you have the selected main. Make sure you have the selected select all. Click push all tags. Remote branch main track is selected, and then press push. So now it has been committed. So now let's check the GitHub. So it's committed here. So it's working. I'll end the video here. Thank you.
That is it for this lecture. Do you want to learn more? Like and subscribe. You can also contact us, Impulse Response Enterprises Ltd.